Hey folks, today's a good day. It's a good day for another Throw It On Thursday. It's that holiday time of year, but this could be any time of year when you're watching this video. What all of us like to do is go out visiting family and eating great meals. We usually bring a dish to pass. I'm going to show you how to make this amazing cheesy potato side dish. It's real simple, and I think you'll like it. As I mentioned, this is a very simple recipe. It's basically a dump recipe. You're dumping the ingredients in, mixing it up, baking it, and out comes a beautiful cheesy potato side dish. The ingredients we need are diced hash brown potatoes, pre-shredded cheese. If you like, you can shred your own cheese, but for this recipe, I find that the pre-shredded stuff works great. We're going to have a little bit of onion. That's about the only work we're going to have to do. We're going to have to chop up that onion. Some sour cream, a cream soup. In this case, we're using cream of celery, but you can use cream of chicken or cream of mushroom. And probably the key ingredient here is this RAGÚ Double Cheddar sauce. RAGÚ makes different types of cheese sauces. This one works really good in these cheesy potatoes. The recipe calls for half a medium onion chopped. This is kind of a small onion, so we're going to use this whole small onion. This is the only kitchen skill you're going to need for this recipe. Guess you have to know how to chop an onion. Everything else we're just going to dump in a bowl and mix it together. So now it's time to dump. Start with the RAGÚ cheddar sauce, the cream of celery soup, by the way, this cheddar cheese sauce works really good if you're making beer cheese soup. Yeah, it's made with real cheese, but there's a lot of other stuff in there keeping this in liquid form. Sour cream. I just happen to have this squeeze container. Sour cream in the regular container works just as good, maybe even a little better. Put the onions in. About a cup of cheese. We have a lot of cheese in there with that RAGÚ. I save some of this to put on top of the potatoes. Just mix this all up. You might be tempted to add other seasonings in here. I'd caution against that. Want, you can put other things in, but I wouldn't advise it. So that's nice and mixed. Next, we're going to add a bag of potatoes. I like just the plain potatoes. They do make some potatoes O'Brien with some peppers and onions in there. I don't think those would be bad in here, but keep it simple. Coat all those potatoes really good. Huh, kind of looks like potato salad. I suppose it is. I have a baking dish here. We have to coat this with some cooking spray, otherwise these potatoes are going to stick big time. Now I'm actually making this for a family gathering, but I don't want to do a taste test at the family gathering because I don't like drawing attention to myself. So I'm going to actually make a small little serving that I'll use for a taste test for here at home. That should be plenty for me. The rest I'll put in the big dish. Now to add a little bit of extra shredded cheese on top. That'll give it a nice little crust as it bakes. And a little for my single serving. Next thing we get to do is bake this. Now set your oven to 350 degrees. Now put it in the oven and bake it. This small one should take maybe an hour. That big 9x13 could take a couple hours. You just have to watch it, and when it starts bubbling, it's done. It also depends if those potatoes are still frozen. I actually left mine in the refrigerator overnight, so those potatoes got unfrozen. So I don't even think mine's going to take an hour, but we'll see. "45 minutes later, and we have some good looking cheesy potatoes." Again, my favorite time of Throw It On Thursday, getting to try what I made. This was a simple one, a simple cheesy potato side dish. All right, here we go. I'll test to see if this is too hot. It's okay. Ooh, that is good. Of course, it's cheesy. I'm getting a kick of that onion there. And the potatoes, they're sort of creamy. Really good. Now, I ended up baking this about 45 minutes. My potatoes were thawed out, and it was a smaller dish. There have been some times when my family has been waiting for me to get the cheesy potatoes done because I made it early in the morning, the potatoes were still frozen, and that 9x13-inch pan took 2 hours to get done. This is an easy one. Just throw it together and you have a great side dish. I told you it was going to be easy to make, and it really was. I truly hope you give it a try. As always, I had a really good day. I hope whatever you guys are doing, you're also having a good day. See you next time. Bye.